folks, main man, Lucky Lance. Boros Energy in Modern. That's right. I hope you guys are excited for it. I know I am, at least for the time being. Like I said, my name's Lance. From my stream is Major Riot. That's Major _ Riot _. That is my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTJ, and Twitter. If you watch this live on Twitch, consider following. Watch this on YouTube. Please consider subscribing this video a thumbs up. And you also follow me on Twitter for reasons unknown. That's right. Follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. And subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay, do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, and even sometimes joy. I always have a disclaimer, though, of course. I am not responsible for sudden increased top deck only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. If that starts happening to you, has nothing to do with me. Just got to put that out there right now. But as you can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. I'll watch my videos. You may never know that. And when I do play Magic the Gathering, I prefer to play where the RCQ season is, which right now, it is modern. So that means we've got to put up with a lot of bullshit, one rings, pretty unfun decks to play against. Not a very good format right now, in my opinion. It really hasn't been a great format for a long time, which is sad, because it used to be the best format by far. But, you know, they destroyed their own game. And we enable them by buying their products. And I'm as guilty as any of you watching. And I don't get many viewers, but I know we're all guilty. So let's take a look at the weather here today, guys. It's a nice fall day, one of my favorite types of fall days. Weather for Ravendale conditions are sunny with a temperature of 59 degrees. The wind is blowing from the southwest at 5 miles per hour, and their current humidity is 62%. So there you go. Weather for your friend, Major Riot. Let's take a look here. We are still at 53 followers on Twitter. We're still at 353 followers on Twitch. We did go up 1 subscriber on YouTube. We are now at 616. So thank you guys so very, very much there, of course. So, of course, shouts all 53 followers on Twitter. Shouts all 353 followers on Twitch. Shouts all 616 subscribers on YouTube. Of course, a massive shout out to all 3 of my Twitch subscribers. It's going to be a little bit of their hard-earned money at very trying and dangerous times. I really appreciate it. It's going way above and beyond the Call of Duty. Obviously, you can spend that money anywhere else, make a lot more sense than here. And it's just awesome. Thank you guys so very, very much. I appreciate it. Anybody watching this live on Twitch or recorded on YouTube, I always have a particularly massive, robust, adult-style shout-out for those that are willing to contribute financially. Thank you so very, very much. So yeah, it was pretty much the same main deck. I did make a little bit of change. I added 1 more Obsidian Charmaw and took out a Blood Moon. Blood Moon really hasn't been that great because I've been playing against a lot of Through the Breach, but Charmaw seems to be kind of the go-to hate piece for Tron, which is funny because when this card was first printed in, Modern Horizons 2, nobody really liked it. I tried it. People said it was bad. I tried it. I thought it was pretty decent, but people said, nah, it's not good enough. Now, suddenly, it's good enough. So, you know, it just goes to show. And then I'm also trying 2 Chain of the Rocks instead of 2 Static Prisons out of the side. We'll see how those go. I mean, they're certainly better in some cases and certainly a lot worse in others, right? You can't take a 1 ring with these. But, you know, maybe you're going to take away a creature permanently. So, yeah, let's bring my camera up a little bit again. There we go. How does that look? That looks a lot better. Somehow my camera moved again. So, yeah, we'll get on in there and see how things go. I am going to an RCQ this weekend. I'm thinking about going to a second one. I got to call and see, you know, what it looks like. I don't know. You guys refer it down a little bit to see what the parking situation is. Because it's like, if the parking situation's bad, I don't like going, oh, look at this. That's pretty fancy there. I like that. I can't remember what these are. So that's cool. At the OG lightning bolt for his avatar. All right, guys. Before I decide to go first, I'd reveal my beverage of the day. And, folks, it is a good one. My wife highly recommended this to me. I've never had one of these, but she said, you got to try this. I'm talking about a 12-ounce can of Alani Witch's Brew Energy. I mean, look at this thing. It's a tall, skinny can like a Red Bull. She says it's one of the most delicious things she's ever drank before. How many milligrams of caffeine are in this thing? 200. So pretty standard now. It says right here. I looked on the little. But it's supposed to be, what should we call it? Like candied apple. So we all know the official start of the video doesn't begin until I crack open my beverage. It's going to happen right now. Here we go. Oh, man. All right, give me the waft. Smells good. All right, here we go. That's good. Not as good as Mountain Dew, but it's good. All right, yeah, I'm going to go first. Also, I know there's a big hurricane coming towards Tampa Bay. One of my longest time faithful viewers, Manure Bud, is in the Tampa Bay area. So Manure Bud, hope you get through it. I understand you not being here. I understand you not ever want to come back here ever again. I mean, but I really hope things go well for you out there, buddy. And thoughts and prayers with you. I know it's the old classic, the thoughts and prayers, but it is what it is. Stay safe out there, buddy. All right, and everyone stay safe out there just in general, but particularly the people down in Florida. You know, I rarely talk about stuff, but since I know somebody that's potentially really impacted, I just want to say thoughts and prayers. I know some people hate hearing that, but what can you do? You know, it's like I can't go and stop this hurricane. I don't know if it's true. I read somewhere you could like nuke a hurricane and it would kill it, but maybe that's wrong. Oh, that's getting blasted. Talk about things getting nuked. Here's one of these for you. Boom. Well, I don't want to... I can miss with Amped Raptor because I can just hit into a static prison. That'd be a disaster. So instead, I'm just going to play this and pass. And then Phlage is fine. I need to kill someone with Phlage. I'm going to need to kill that Ajani with Phlage. That's a lot of Amped Raptors. Wow. Saturday Savi, when target creature is put into your graveyard this turn, return to the battlefield. That's really interesting. Oh, man. What do we want to do here? Well, I think I just want to try and get some advantage going, so I'll play out Ocelot Pride. This card's going to be tough to deal with. And start just heaving down Amped Raptor. Thank you, Thet Gauge, for the sugar beverage sip redemption. You got scammed. There is no sugar in this thing, right? Yeah, no sugars, but it's witch's brew. All right. Another different Ocelot Pride. I probably should have killed that with Phlage. Oh, God. No, now I got that to kill with Phlage, so... I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to swing at running 6 with Amped Raptor. Okay. Need another land now. Didn't get it. Well, I guess the first thing I'll do is play Amped Raptor again. Get a Ragavan this time. I'll just see what sort of plays he's up to here. Because this looks like almost like a combo. No, you can only do it one time. You can only sack. He has to sacrifice Safi. And I'll just Galvanic Discharge it. That's fine. Man, I am not finding that fourth land. No. All right, well. Swing for 4. Get rid of that bombardment. It's too easy to kill all my creatures. All right. Down to 8. Fuck is that? What's going on? Guide of Souls now. Wow. Got a whole army. He'll have Anger of the Gods. Probably another One Ring. Yeah. What else would it be? Just great gameplay like always. All right, just hold off, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I would assume I'm going to lose this game. Like, he's just going to keep finding One Rings. I'm just going to lose. Yeah, I mean, look at this. How you defeat somebody that does this? Right? I mean, I got to find Lightning Bolt off the top. There it is. Not until after Modern RCQ season, Gage. Probably, they have RC, those 2 RCs that are both going to be, that are both going to be modern, so I would assume they'll ban them either right before that or right after those. Alright, let's see what he does here. That 3. Hopefully he doesn't have any flash creatures. All right. Good God. Well, Blood Moon still looks good here, weirdly enough. I guess like Chain to the Rocks. Like Ragavan's probably still bad. Bring one Chain to the Rocks and a Thraben Charm. I don't know. Take out one more Blood Moon. You know what they're going to do when they ban One Ring? They're going to say, oh, eventually it did become a problem, when it's always been a problem. Just like Grief, you know? They're like, oh, Grief, you know, it's okay. The Grief scam thing, it's fine. We'll just ban Fury. And then it's like, you know what, 9 months later, like, oh, you know what? This thing's horrible. We got to get rid of this card. It's so unfun. And it's wrong. It's actually wrong. And it's just all lies and bullshit from them. You know? Ooh, good top deck. Get that thing out of here. Probably going to be, oh, that'd be a Ren and 6. Here we go. I'm fighting. Well, I guess I won't be blocking any cats here. Chain of the Rocks, cool. See how bad this is for me. Probably a Phlage or something. Oh, Renegade Rallier. I don't mind that at all. That can go on top. I take the Renegade Rallier or the Guide of Souls. Or I mean, kill. Because they'll probably just keep. If they have fetch lands, that Renegade Rallier is going to be insane. Man, I'm close to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 9. Fuck. Hopefully, no fetch land for the opponent. Oh boy. Oh my god, he got it by like, he had exactly 4 energy. That's horrible. Well, I do have Static Prison for the 1 ring, so I guess I can just take the damage. I mean, I don't know what to do there. There's gonna be a lot of energy for me too. I'm at 9. Okay, I can't get my Phlage out anymore. Okay, so I can attack. Might want to use this on the Drannith. I think I like flying over. Yeah. You attack. You attack. On the cat. Yeah, it's only when Renegade Rallier enters. I think he's just dead. He has to swing here with these cats. Alright, there we go. Taking down, what was this? Naya Energy? Well, that's how I like things done. Kicking ass and taking names. I really did like this guy's lightning bolt, though. This was really nice. Up here. I wish I had something like that. I mean, I like my Liliana Vest. But that lightning bolt's sick. I always want, like, on Arena, when people pick, like, the weird... Like, who's the guy? I know there's guys who just want to have weird shit all the time. And it's like, who picks, like, the otter from, like, Ixalan to be their avatar profile? Or even on here, who picks the weird dog and dinosaur and shit? You know, like, who's like, oh, yeah, man. That's who I want to be. Now, there it is, the dinosaur. Yeah, I'll go first. Yeah, sure. I needed this last game. Raptor Nachos. I think I've played against this guy before. See, his makes sense. He's Raptor Nachos. He's got a Velociraptor. Yeah. Oh, man, is this Gruul? Gruul Ponza? Left it on top. Yeah, swing for 3. Play Goblin Bombardment. Get him down to 12. I think it is. Might be a 1 ring here. People tell me I need to play Gruul Ponza, but it's like you got to play like 4 1 rings, 4 Karns, and it sucks. Looks like my Ajani's gonna die here. Oh. It is not. I didn't realize we went on black. Boom. Fucking boom. Swing for 2. Whenever it attacks, mill 3 cards. Okay. Well, how about a fetch land for Phlage here? You think he's got a lightning bolt? Yeah, lame. We think we already played it. I'm gonna try Amped Raptor. Nice. What 8? What's even happening in this artwork? Like, this guy's crushing a rock. Remember, if you find a rock making crackly noises, just put it back carefully. What is this supposed to even be? Is this supposed to be, like, from Ixalan? I don't know. A little alarming. Why isn't he playing as Bone Crusher Giant? That's even more alarming. Ah. I see. Yep. Nice. All right. Well, that was a beating for that guy. Obviously, Blood Moon's got to come out. Chain of the Rocks, again, looks good. Really, that's about it, as far as I could tell. I mean, Thraben Charm might be worth it a little bit, but maybe I can take out Ragavans for a couple Thraben Charms. I don't know. We'll just try this for now. Ragavan was looking like he'd be decent there for a little bit. So this is like Jund. Playing against Naya, then Jund. People experimenting today. The camera's not really focusing too well today. I know most people don't give a damn about. Man, this is a really interesting hand to keep. Just like Turbo Phlage. Manure Butt, you're here. How you doing, man? Aren't you getting ready for that big hurricane? You watching me from somewhere else? You know? Just missed it? What? Jund, that's what I'm playing against right now. It looks like Gruul, but the guy put his Utopia Sprawl in black and played an Orcish Bowmasters. I think I need to do better than this. I mean, I love Phlage. It's my top end card, but, you know, yeah, this is a lot better. And I still get a Phlage. Man, the question is, what do you toss back here? This is a beautiful 7-card hand. Do you toss back Bombardment? Do you toss back Phlage? I'm going to toss back Phlage. Because I don't have the mana to cast it. You can still go with that. Like, right? It's the most difficult card for you to cast. It takes 3 mana. Watch it on your phone. Power's been out for an hour now. A few tree limbs down so far. Well, you stay safe there, buddy. I had an uncle that went through a hurricane in Florida. He's got 2 homes, one in Ohio, one in Florida. And he just rode one out. I don't think it was as bad as this one coming. I think it was like, you know, a normal hurricane. It was like a category 3. But he just wrote it out. He said in his house, he said it was fine, you know. Places where you guys are at, Florida is the state that's the most prepared for hurricanes. I know it can still get really, really bad there. But that's the state where if you need to buckle down and hunker down for a hurricane, that's probably the state to do it. They are used to hurricanes. It's just like if you need to go to a state, oh, you're 50 miles north of Tampa, okay, that's better then. Because they showed, last time I looked, which I've been paying an incredible amount of attention to, was they were saying it's going to head right for Tampa. Like, ooh, that can't be good. All right. Well, You know, it makes me nostalgic seeing that. I mean, I did think about Ponza the other day, and I was like, man, I really don't want to get 4 1 rings and stuff, because I've seen guys playing the deck, and they're like, yeah, just, you know, probably need to try and get Amped Raptor to do something here. Got it. Well, I think now we know deep down why Fury was banned. Fury was banned probably because that would be about the right time they were designing cards like Ocelot Pride, Ajani, stuff like that. Jesus. And, you know, they probably looked at it and said, hey, we got to get rid of this Fury card. It's just, it's way too strong. And, you know, I guess I should have said no because they already got one there. That was stupid of me. But yeah, the whole damn Fury ban is like, if Fury was still around, I'd still be playing Bonza. Like, I would be. I think it's still that good. I mean, Fury was like the card that kept Ponza. Me playing that was just so strong for so long. All right, let's fly high again. Oh shit, these things got reach. Fuck, I forgot. All right, whenever it attacks, mill 3 cards with a land from among them. So during his turn only, non-lands have retrace. All non-lands. That can get really bad really fast. To land in. I just need to flip the Ajani here. I think I can kill him. The energy matchup can't be beat for pawns unless they unban Fury. Exactly. If they unban Fury, this deck would be doing a lot worse. There's Pillage. I guess I'll just take it. I've seen this card. This card's pretty good. This Raccoon. You have another land in hand. No, he doesn't. Yeah! Alright. It was just over for him anyway, so it's just like Goblin Bombardment, I mean. So I don't play pawns anymore, guys. Imagine this guy had Fury. I'd be sweating my fucking balls off every time. Like, oh god. Here goes my whole field. And how much damage he could have done there? He could have still killed Ajani and my second Guide of Souls. Right? I mean, it would just still not been great, you know, like it still have been bad. It's still like, well, I mean, at that point it's a 2 for 2, but you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure that Ajani got the beating. I mean, Fury got the beatings because they were designing cards like Ocelot Pride, Ajani, Nacatl, Pariah, Amped Raptor. I mean, all these things. They were like, hey, get rid of these, get rid of that card, and nobody in their right mind is going to main deck Anger of the Gods. But I wouldn't blame somebody if they did. You know, you remember the old days in Modern where people used to main deck sweepers outside of control? I mean, I used to play Damnation sometimes in the main and Jund. Yeah. I was last seen us playing the Samwise combo, so food, Abzan food. I played against it at the RCQ last weekend, Abzan food. This is a really tough hand. I don't think this one you can toss back. It's just Arena Glory's going to come and tap. If that was a Sacred Foundry, it'd be a much better hand. That's probably what happened to her, but they were probably excited to design all these cards. Like, oh man, look at the power creep on this Ajani. Fuck, people are going to be struggling with this card. And like, guys, hold on. Fury. I'm like, oh shit. And they're like, they just, you know, like, this is perfect. People are mad at Rakdos scam. Let's hit the Fury out. And people were so, remember how confused everyone was? They were like, you banned Fury, but not Grief? Like, and their explanation didn't make any sense. They were like, oh, we wanted to help out little creatures. But Orcish Bowmasters is arguably even more damaging sometimes than Fury could be. And so I thought for sure if they cared that much, they would have banned, God, Orcish Bowmasters as well. Or they would just, I think the right call at the time would have been to ban both both Fury and Grief. But they lied and said that Grief was healthy, and then they come back 9 months later and say it was wrong. It was actually morally wrong to be playing that. Engage here says Bowmasters really killed off X once. Absolutely. Bowmasters is way better than Fury because it's instant speed. And you get 2 attackers. You get literally a 2-for-1. Like Fury, yeah, you could get a 4-for-1. But a lot of times it was used, you know, you had to use 2 cards to use it. Sometimes 3 to get the whole scam thing. So, was Fury like really good? Hell yeah, but I don't know if it deserved to get banned like it did. I mean, now I'm okay with it, a little more okay with it being banned because Grief finally got hit. But, you know, I mean, you should honestly ban Solitude too. I mean, just ban them all, right? Just say, you know what, guys, just like all those artifact lands, ban them all. It's like, yeah, fuck it. Chooses Wild Growth Walker. I might have a problem coming up. If I can find another red source, I think I can kill everything. That is not another red source. This thing requires a tap, right? Yeah. I think there's a lot of weird stuff today. Really need a third land that produces red. That's what I need. So far, I've really enjoyed Chain of the Rocks out of the side. I know that some people will get mad at it, you know. Like, I'll bring in against Eldrazi Tron, and I need to take away their One Ring, and, you know. I don't even know, is Static Prisoning a One Ring even, like, correct? Like, seriously, there we go. And then I know he'll make a food. I would assume he'll make a food here. Make sure he taps out though. Probably just blast that with Phlage. And then swing on in. That's 6. All right. Might be in business here. He ain't dead. I mean, he's at 9 basically right now. You know, I don't even know what lands I have here for fetch lands. In paper, I run 4 Arid Mesas, 4 Windswept Heaths, and 2 Bloodstained Mires. I think here I'm running like, I don't think I have Bloodstained Mires in this. I think I have like Marsh Flats. I have Marsh Flats in paper. Okay. All right. So, probably want, I mean, Blood Moon maybe good here. I think Ragavan's really bad again. I think maybe Chain to the Rocks again. Blood Moon, maybe not so good. Maybe Thraben Charm. I just don't remember how this combo works. I think Wear Tear. Just for, they have that one creature that's an artifact creature. And then they also have, whatchamacallit, the Agatha's Cauldron, maybe? I don't know. Have to see. Yeah, I can keep. Something's probably getting Galvanic Discharged. Yeah. Gonna cook a goose here. Just can't. You always got to bolt the bird. It's amazing how well that has survived. The bolt the bird thing is so real and true. Oh, I didn't realize I had 2 Galvanic Discharge. I thought I only had 1. How did I not see I had 2? It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, oh, I got backup. All right. I'll do Elegant Parlor now. Pretty good. I'll put it on top. I got Fatal Push here. They shouldn't use it till I go to attack. They do not have Fatal Push. And they get to 4 mana, so okay, there's a land, so they might be holding Amalia and Wild Growth. There's Amalia. So it looks like that's got to be smart here, because if I do Phlage, right? If I do Phlage here, I can do Ocelot Pride and Goblin Bombardment, sack the cat, kill Orcish Bowmasters. I mean, what could they be holding up that's a single green? I guess Blossoming Defense. Wow. Well, I haven't died yet. Because I'm going to be able to make some cats here. If I... Whoa, play this. If I need to kill Amalia through Goblin Bombardment, I will. I haven't seen somebody play a Flare of Malice since like Modern Horizons 3 was new. I mean, you can never expect a card like that. They saw what I was doing. Here we go. I will gleefully play the 3 life. What if I do this now? Because they're out of collected company. Right on. I could have really been blown out there if they had Blossoming Defense. That would have been like an absolute fucking tragedy. Always gets me confused the way it puts it on here. See that fatal push? They're sitting here. All right. Kill a land. I mean, I can still probably lose a collected company somehow. You should just swing. I don't know why you didn't, but whatever. I don't want to just, yeah, I mean, this is fine. I could have Galvanic discharged that, gone up to 4, put this up to like 5. They still don't die. They'd be at 2 instead of 4. Yeah, and this is why. So they're going to do this. And then before, well, I guess we let that happen. I don't care if this gets shuffled in. I think they just die because unless they have some sort of life gain. So they're going to go down to 4 here. Yeah, they're not dead yet. They're still alive. You know how hard it is to find these cat tokens? I opened up 3 box, bought Horizons 3, never pulled one. I've asked multiple shops. I even looked online, and they're just not easy to find. Seer. Boom! There we go. Gotta love that. Could be a basic mountain. Well, you know, today's been a good day so far for me. I got one project done around the house that I've been wanting to get done. I ate that purple bun from the Addams Family Whopper. I ate that today. It was really good. It was pretty weird eating. You know, it's just purple bun and black sesame seeds. Kind of crazy, you know. Like, what the fuck is this? But it was good. It was like a sweet potato bun. It was good. I really liked it. I highly recommend it. The things rings are just the normal generic rings, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not special. Okay. I guess I'll just get another. Oh, I can't get basic planes here, so hopefully this doesn't fuck me up at some point. Wow, opponent just gives in. Who is this, Yawgmoth or something? I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna hit submit. I mean, I'll go on a wild hair and say it's Yawgmoth. So then that means like Thraben Charm, Chain to the Rocks, and take out 1 Blood Moon. I mean, we'll try this. Maybe take another Blood Moon for Wear Tear. Is it Agatha's Cauldron? Yeah, opponent must have kept a 1 lander. I don't know. I'm going to see. It might not be Yawgmoth. But, yeah, we'll see. This is a 1 lander that I will mull. That's a lot of removal. I mean, I could kill, like, anything for a long time. Unless they throw down, you know, like, Slippery Bogle. Then I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, come on. Go from 1 to 0 lands? Alright, this will work. I'll obviously put a Goblin Bombardment on the bottom. Like, pretty nuts to keep that. I've thought about going just 1 Goblin Bombardment because having 2 in your deck is just... I've top decked them back to back, and they are so bad. So, like, this card's insane when it starts working with the other cards in your deck, but just by itself, it's ass. Like, of all the cards in the deck, it's the worst card in the deck, like, pound for pound. It just happens to work really well with some of the stuff. I'm going to put... kind of want to keep Elegant Parlor. I think I will. Obviously, that's going to the bottom. I could put both Goblin Bombardments on bottom, but then I'll feel stupid if I top deck Ajani. I could put Aether Hub on the bottom, but I think I want to put Elegant Parlor on the bottom because Aether Hub lets me cascade on turn 2 into anything with Amped Raptor. It's one of the better things about the card. Opponent also mulliganed to 5. And it didn't matter, just immediately top deck a Sacred Foundry. Alright, it's probably not Yawgmoth with Lush Portico. Is this Abzan food again? Has this made a resurgence? Like I said, I played against the RCQ. And it got rocked. Ugh. Alright, well, obviously I'm not going to play any of my cards into Unknown here. Just try to get Elegant Parlor. Surveil a little bit. It is Abzan food. Let him surveil. Wow, what's going on? Why do people want this food so much? Sure, put it on top. The only problem now I'm going to have is I go into Static Prison or Chain to the Rocks. Please be anything other than Static Prison or Chain to the Rocks. Or Galvanic Discharge. It's Blood Moon. Well, I'm okay right now. Barely. But I think that hurt them pretty bad. Yes, it did! Yo! Another Abzan food. Damn. Just cascade into Blood Moon. There you go. I'm fucked too, but my hand's got another Amped Raptor and a Goblin Bombardment in it. Like, dude, this is why I love this Boros energy compared to, like, Mardu is fun with the Thoughtseize. Like, I love Thoughtseize and everything, even though it makes a very complicated game. But Blood Moon is just, it's like the best fun thing to ever fucking play. Like, it works so well still. Even against decks it's not supposed to be good against. Like, I Blood Mooned a Boros energy player game 1, and he just died. He was like, oh shit. And it's mostly a red deck, and they still couldn't handle just not having any planes. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go first. Yeah, I can keep. It's a lot of removal, but hopefully we can get there. It's tough to say no to turn 1 Ocelot Pride. It's just snowballs so they can't answer it. Yeah, it looks like, oh, well, Could use these in reverse order. Yeah, all right, we're gonna have a mirror match here, which means I really need to find other land here. That way I don't need to expend my energy doing energy. This guy's prepared for Blood Moon. All right. That's what you like seeing off the top. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, no. Well, I mean, you cast it and... Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have said no. Probably just wrecked me. He's got a plains and I don't. Yeah, not looking good. What do you get? 1 ring? Oh, he can cast it. He had enough energy. Yeah, probably not winning this one. Probably not winning this one. Definitely not winning this one. Sure. All right. Another Amped Raptor. Okay. We're surviving here. Barely. Won't be much longer though I get overwhelmed by 1 ring. Yep. Why'd he do that? Yeah, I'm looking pretty dead. Yeah, I didn't have enough action anyways. It's really tough for me to beat a 1 ring Boros energy deck when I don't have any 1 rings. Like, as soon as they get it, it's just, I'm really, really in trouble. Like, I literally can't beat them once they get this card. You know? It's just, it's so over. You know, they pay to play, you know? I mean, they pay to win. And I don't. I refuse. All right, Blood Moons are out. Ragavans can come out. Chain to the Rocks, Thraben Charm. I guess leave 1 Ragavan, even though it's not very good. All right. All right, that looks a little bit better than what I played with. Getting blasted. Not yet. All right, come on, Amped Raptor. Yes. That's a good swing there. Probably an Ajani here. Wow. More lands. Man, oh man. I just sit back and block. Be my safest thing to do here. I can almost escape Phlage next turn. I might be able to. I should be able to. As long as no matter what I do, I put the thing in the graveyard. Or if you have to use Thraben Charm here. No attack. Interesting. Fuck. I really like that card. But I guess it's going graveyard. See if he's got Thraben Charm. Yep. I'll still get Mountain here. Weird game so far. Uh-huh. I mean, my plan here is he attacks with both. I'll block, and then I'll Thraben Charm to kill that. Before damage. He does not attack. Maybe I should attack here. I don't really see why not. Oh, yeah. That could be why. That was stupid of me. I mean, maybe I should have just let that happen. Yeah, now I'm just in huge problem. Exercise. Yeah, now I can't do anything with this Thraben Charm. Must not have a creature. I'm going to see what I draw off the top. Aether Hub. Extremely unhelpful. Why you hold the Arena of Glory. Please, no Path to Exile. Make them sack these things. Fine, still does 6 to him. Alright, see what he's got. This will be lethal if this connects. Find out. Alright. One more. One more. If the mountain you enchant with Chain of the Rocks, let's say you have like a watery grave for some reason. and your opponent casts Blood Moon, or you cast Blood Moon, and then you enchant the now mountain watery grave with Chain to the Rocks, but then Blood Moon's destroyed and becomes back to Forest Island. Does the Chain to the Rocks just fall off? I've actually never seen that before. I don't know how many people have actually seen that period. That seems like a really weird scenario. Like maybe, I mean, here I could Chain to the Rock like an Aether Hub that's after it's been Blood Mooned. I guess it had to be like one of my own, but that'd be really weird seeing somebody with Watery Grave do that. Yeah, this is fine. We'll keep. Opponent also doesn't have Giganta, which is interesting. Put Sacred Foundry in graveyard. Yeah, I think it does manure, but I've never seen that go on. But it sounds right. So we just want to go Bolt, Ocelot Pride. I'm using basic planes. We think he might have a Blood Moon. So this could get rough if he's got a, yeah, Phlage. Yeah. Well, now my game plan changes a little bit. I'm going to just get rid of that Phlage right now. I'm not even fucking around. Lightning Bolt's also good. I think I'm going to keep it on top. You need as much removal as possible. Let's aggressively swing with the Ocelot Pride. I guess I should have swung with the other cat token too. I mean, who even cares if he blocked there? I'm just not even messing around. Just get that shit out of there. Oh, God. Yeah. Hoping I draw a land next turn so I can play Ocelot Pride and Phlage. That'd be really nice. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Swing for 4. All right. Waiting for what? 6? Yeah. Keeps him alive a little bit longer. Fuck, you got an Arena Glory. Ugh, I don't have enough energy. I need to save the energy anyways, in case he gets this Phlage out. Oh my god. I did it! A 5-0! The first 5-0 in nearly 2 years! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! I know I didn't play against anything meta until right there at the end against Boros Energy. Took down Naya Energy, some sort of Jund, 2 Abzan foods, and then a Boros Energy. But let me tell you, that is nice. For the first time since January like 12th, 2023, almost 2 years ago, I have finally gotten another 5-0. Oh my god, that is awesome. All in one video too. Normally when I got 5-0s that are over the course of a couple days, but that was just 5 straight up opponents in a row I managed to beat. Right fucking on, man. Hell yeah. Woo! Man, Manure Button, I'm glad you're here to see that. Whew, man. That's a good one there. I don't care what everyone says. 5-0's a 5-0. All right. How many of these I get? 5? Woo! All right, well, you know what we got to do now, guys? We have to open up the treasure chest. We got to do it. Let's slide in the deck here. That way we can get the full glory of the deck. That was nice. All right, I gotta need to get a lot of pad and paper out for this one. Whew, been a while. All right. I should have taken a screenshot, I guess. I don't know. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, I don't even remember how to take screen. I can take screenshots later in this video. In fact, I gotta get a funny face for this screenshot. I gotta be like this, like. There we go. Now people will know. How'd that look? I got my thumbs up. Okay, we'll just make sure here. All right, that way I can look like a complete idiot. All right, let's open these up. Let's go. I love seeing what's in here. 15 points and overwhelming splendor. And then Soul Conduit from, what is that, Phyrexia? I think, if I remember right. All right, Overwhelming Splendor, 6 double white, Aura Curse. Enchantment from Hour of Devastation. Enchant player, creatures enchanted player control lose all abilities at base power and toughness 1/1. Enchanted players can't activate abilities that aren't mana abilities or loyalty abilities. It's pretty brutal. Soul Conduit, 6 artifact from New Phyrexia. 6 tap, target 2 target players exchange life totals. Is this popular in Commander? People play that shit in Commander? Probably. Like, haha, I was at 5 and you were at 20. Now I'm at 20 and you're at 5. 35 points. Furnace of Wrath sounds pretty metal. And then Lotho, Corrupt Sheriff. Fuck. Furnace of Wrath. 1 triple red enchantment from 8th edition. If a source would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage to that permanent or player instead. So it's a an Obosh, Prey Piercer. Lotho, Corrupt Sheriff. From Lord of the Rings, a white-black halfling rogue creature from, it's 2/1. Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, you lose 1 life, create a treasure token. Whenever a player, okay. We got 35 points again. We got Rakdos joins up, and True Conviction. None of that false shit, right? True believers here. Rakdos joins up. Rakdos joins up. 3 red, black, legendary enchantment from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Rakdos joins up, enters. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield with 2 additional +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever a legendary creature you control dies, Rakdos joins up, deals damage equal to that creature's power to target opponent. Huh. I mean, you could try to play this in Mardu Energy. Be like, hey, my Ajani died. True Conviction. 3 triple white enchantment from Scars of Mirrodin. Creatures you control have double strike and lifelink. I mean, I think I remember guys trying this out. I mean, I think they didn't do well, but I remember people trying that card. All right, 5 points. We got Dictate of the Twin Gods. Gixian Puppeteer. And, of course, a staple in my Golgari mid-range deck and standard, Trinkle Fillback. Dictate of the Twin Gods. 3 double red enchantment from Journey into Nyx, Flash. The source would deal damage to the permanent player. It deals double that damage to that permanent or player instead. I got another one of these. Like, damn, they're really into those effects for a while. Gixian Puppeteer. 3 and a black, Phyrexian Warlock. 4/3 from the Brothers' War. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. When Gixian Puppeteer dies, return another target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Huh, that's an interesting card. Surprised people didn't play that. Doesn't seem bad. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. When it dies, you get another creature back? Yeah, I know. Like, clearly they were into something. Tranquil Frillback. 2 and a green dinosaur from Martial Machine Aftermath, a 3/3. When Tranquil Frillback enters, you may pay green up to 3 times. When you pay this cost 1 or more times, choose up to that many. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, exile target player's graveyard, you gain 4 life. I remember I was at RCQ when Standard first started. I only played 3 RCQs in Standard because I got my invite immediately. But one guy, he tried against me. He brought this thing in, paid 6 mana for it, and tried to gain 12 life or 9 life with it, or something. Yeah, 9 life. And I was like, dude, no, you can't do that. Or 12 life, my bad. You gain 4. Tried to gain 12 life, and I called the judge to explain this to him. The judge didn't know. The judge had never seen this card. You know, you got the guys that are judges, and you know, they're like, I don't know if you guys watched Cedric Phillips and Patrick Sullivan at the RCDC thing. They were talking about cards they had never seen before. Like, have you seen this? Like, no, I have no idea. I haven't paid attention to Magic in the last 6 months. Like, great to have these type of commentators on here. It was really awesome. But the judge, you know, he was the same way, and he finally figured out. It took about 5+ minutes for him to figure out that you could not gain 12 life off this thing. I was like, oh my God. Come on, man. I've been robbed on MTGA and MTGO multiple times then. 5 points. Cutzel's Flanker. This is a good card. I really like this card. Cutzel. Sounds cool, too. Cutzel. And we got Architect of the Untamed. And Baron. Valerian Archmage. All right, so yeah, this card's really good. 2 and a white Cat Warrior creature from Lost Caverns of Ixalan with Flash is a 3-run, 3/1. When Cutzel Flanker enters, choose 1. Put a +1/+1 counter on Cutzel's Flanker for each creature that left the battlefield under your control this turn. You gain 2 life and scry 2. Exit target player's graveyard. Great card. I really like it. I'm all about it. It's a cool card. I love cards with these type of options, just like Tranquil Frillback. It just makes the card feel so much better. You know, you can do whatever the hell you want with it. And this one's got Flash. Architect of the Untamed, 2 and a green. Elf Artificer Druid. I always like the creatures with 3 different types. From Kaladesh, a 2/3. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, you get an energy. Pay 8 energy. Create a 6/6 colorless beast artifact creature token. Now that's something to jam into Naya energy. The only energy card that was from originally the Kaladesh block is Aether Hub. I went through all of them and they just don't fit Boros energy because it's red-white, and the best cards for energy, I think, were all green and blue, weren't they? So it's like, it's really weird how they ignore the old ones. Maybe they wanted to. Baron, Tolarian Archmage, a 1 double blue legendary human wizard from Core 2021, a 2/2. When Baron Tolarian Archmage enters, return up to 1 other target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent was put into your hand from the battlefield this turn, draw a card. Huh. So I guess you bounce 1 to your own hand to draw a card? I guess that could work. Oh, no, I want to open them 1 at a time. Here we go. 25 points. Appreciate that. Monumental Facade. And Summary Dismissal. I haven't seen Summary Dismissal in a while. Monumental Facade from Land Sphere. Phyrexia, all will be 1. The Monumental Facade enters with 2 oil counters on it. Tap it for a colorless. Tap, remove an oil counter from the Monumental Facade. Put an oil counter on target artifact or creature you control. Activate only as a sorcery. So you unlube this and lube something else up. I guess this would be a way to keep your Archfiend of the Drossus going, right? He's like, oh, just instead of being 4 turns, it's 6 turns now. Huh. And then Summary Dismissal, 2 double blue instant from Eldritch Moon. Exile all other spells and counter all abilities. Yeah, I do remember this card being played. The stack would get all filled up and you just cast this and it'd be all over. The whole stack would just be done. Really interesting card. We got 5 points. We got Hidetsugu and Karai. What is that? Obika? Now I'm getting some weird cards. And, oh, Predator Ooze is not weird. Predator Ooze, I used quite a bit back in the day. Hidetsugu and Karai. 2 double blue and a black for a legendary Ogre Demon Dragon. Nice. Martial Machine flying, the 5/4. When Hidetsugu and Karai enters, draw 3 cards and put 2 cards on the top, from your hand on the top of your library in any order. When Hidetsugu and Karai dies, exile the top card to your library. Target opponent loses life equal to its mana value. If it's an instant or sorcery card, it can be cast without paying its mana cost this turn. Without paying its mana cost, yeah. That card's actually pretty good. I mean, a 5 mana card, though. Huh. I kind of like this thing. So you draw 3, you brainstorm, right? And then when it dies, you just get to, I mean, you could have some weird combo with this where you could put, like, you know, like a, what is that? I don't know, you could put like an Emrakul on top and just our Progenitus or something. Huh, very interesting. Obika, Splitter of Seconds, 1 and a blue, black, red, a legendary Ogre Warlock for Outlaws of Thunder Junction, a 2/5 with Menace. Whenever Obika, Splitter of Seconds deals combat damage to a player, you get that many additional upkeep steps after this phase. Sure, that seems pretty bad. Like, what? Why would you want upkeep phases? What's going on there? And, of course, Predator Ooze. I have not played this card probably in over 10 years, but I played it a lot. Triple green Ooze, a 1/1 from Dark Ascension, indestructible. Whenever Predator Ooze attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Whenever a creature dealt damage by Predator Ooze this turn dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Predator Ooze. This thing was so good for a while. It was indestructible. There's very few cards in Standard that could handle it. I just can't even remember what people were using. I mean, I remember people bouncing it back, but Path Exile didn't exist. There were enchantments that, you know, like a Chain to the Rocks eventually showed up. Not much later. This is Dark Ascension. So it went Innistrad, Dark Ascension, and what was the one after that one? Oh my god, I should know this. And then it was Return to Ravnica, right? Avacyn Restored. And, you know, so it's really interesting. All right, just keep it going. I like Predator Ooze. I think it could still be halfway decent. If it costs 2 mana, I bet you people would probably play it. 5 points. Vraska Regal Gorgon. I don't remember people playing this one. What is this? Centennial Flute? And Inscription of Ruin. All right, let's read this Vraska. Vraska Regal Gorgon, 5 black and a green from Guilds of Ravnica, starting loyalty 5. +2, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature. That creature gains menace until end of turn. That's not great for a 7 mana planeswalker. -3, destroy target creature. I don't know. That CL seems kind of rough for a 7 mana planeswalker. -10. For each creature card in your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Maybe. That one might be okay, but that's still pretty far away. I mean, that's still, what, 4 turns? 7. Yeah, 4 turns. I don't know. No wonder why people didn't play that one. Centennial Flute, 5 artifact from 10th edition. X tap. Search your library for a creature card with mana value X or less. Reveal it, then put it in your hand, then shuffle. Huh, that's not bad. I don't remember this card at all. Huh. Interesting. Inscription of Ruin, I've seen this card. 2 and a black, sorcery from Zendikar Rising, kicker 2 double black. Choose 1. If this spell is kicked, choose any number instead. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Okay, that's, I guess that's their choice, so it's not as good as Hymn to Turok. Return target creature card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's always good. Store target creature with mana value 3 or less. That's also always good. That's not a bad card. How much would it cost total? 6 mana? Eh, it's going to look expensive. But you get all 3 of them, so I guess it's all right. All right, and keep it going here. 5 more points for Azure Beast Binder. Forensic Gadgeteer. And Thunderblade Charge. All right, this is a new card here, a Rat Rogue. Azure Beastbinder, 1 in the blue, Rat Rogue, creature, Bloom Burrow, 1/3 with Vigilance. Azure Beastbinder can't be blocked by creature with power 2 or greater. Oh, I've actually played against this card. Whenever Azure Beastbinder attacks up to 1 target artifact, creature, or planeswalker, and opponent controls, loses all abilities until your next turn. If it's a creature, it also has base power and toughness 2/2 until your next turn. So, secretly I play on Arena at night. And I played against this card several times. I've never seen this artwork before. But yeah, there's like Dimir Rats. And it's kind of a good deck. Forensic Gadgeteer, 2 and a blue. Vendalken Artificer Detective from Merge at Karlov Manor. I don't remember this card either. A 2/3. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, investigate. Activate abilities of artifacts you control cost 1 less to activate. This effect can't reduce the mana and that cost at less than 1 mana. Okay. I mean, I guess. I mean, so investigate, you make a clue, so now the clues cost 1 less, right? So it only costs 1 to crack the clue and draw a card. That's actually pretty good. Thunderblade Charge. I like the name of this card. 1 double red sorcery from Future Sight. It's amazing they never brought back the Future Sight, frame. I thought for sure they would have. They must think it's too ugly or too confusing for players. Thunderblade Charge deals 3 damage to any target. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, if Thunderblade Charge in your graveyard, you may pay 2 triple red. If you do, you may cast without paying its mana cost. So you just cast from your graveyard, it stays in there? Huh, 5 mana? I mean, I guess. Get in there with a Ragavan and deal an extra 5. Doesn't seem too good. 5 points. Torpor Orb. Look at that. We got a Torpor Orb, everybody. I almost died to Torpor Orb at the last RCQ. Fury Calm Snarl. And Pugnacious Hammerskull. Haven't seen Pugnacious Hammerskull in a little bit. All right, Torpor Orb. Creatures entering do not cause abilities to trigger. That includes Guide of Souls. If Guide of Souls is on the battlefield and a creature enters, you do not gain a life and get an energy. That's also another thing a judge was confused. I wasn't even my game. I played against the guy playing the Torpor Orb. Okay, I beat him barely. The next match, he's sitting next to me again against Boros Energy because we're such a great diverse format right now in Modern, right? It's just Eldrazi Tron versus Energy up the ass here. The opponent had a Guide of Souls. He played an Ajani. The Ajani, of course, did not make the cat token, but he tried to gain the 1 life and the 1 energy. The judge didn't know what to do. The judge was confused, and it's like, bro, please read Torpor Orb. Like, just read the card. It says creatures entering doesn't cause abilities to trigger. Like, this clearly says when a creature enters the battlefield, does do this. And it's like, man, these judges are really questionable sometimes. All right, Fury, Calm, Snarl, land from Strixhaven. Tap it to add a red or a white. As Fury, Calm, Snarl enters, you may reveal a mount or plains card from your hand. If you don't, it enters tapped. Pretty ass. I don't remember these lands being played at all. Pugnacious Hammerskull. 2 and a green dinosaur, 6/6 from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Whenever Pugnacious Hammerskull attacks while you don't control a dinosaur, put a stun counter on it. This card's actually really good in dinosaur themed decks. When I was playing Standard, there was a guy at RCQ who was playing this in his dinosaur deck, and it was tough to deal with, man. A 6/6 for 3, and he's got just dinosaurs everywhere. It's like, never has a stun counter on it. Last one, guys, 15 points. Look at that. Again, a Emrakul, the World Anew, the one that nobody plays, right? Like, nobody cares about this thing. And Shape Anew. That's weird. What? Some sort of conspiracy there, folks. Both cards have Anew at the end of their name. Don't tell me that's a coincidence. This was clearly a predetermined treasure chest. All right, Emrakul, the World Anew, 12 colorless mana for a 12/12 Eldrazi from Modern Horizons 3. When you cast this spell, gain control of all creatures target player controls. Flying, protection from spells, and from permanents that were cast this turn. That's a weird one. When Emrakul, the World Anew, leaves the battlefield, sacrifice all creatures you control. Oh, I see. So you grab all their creatures, and if it leaves the battlefield, you basically board wipe them. I get it. Madness, pay 6 colorless. I don't know. Doesn't seem that good. It might be all right. Shape Anew, 3 and a blue sorcery from Scars of Mirrodin. The control of target artifact sacrifices, then reveals cards on top of their library until they reveal an artifact card. That player puts that card on the battlefield, then shuffles all other cards revealed this way into the library. So it's like Cascade for artifacts? Huh. It's interesting. I don't remember this card being played. It probably was, though. It doesn't seem too bad. I mean, 4 mana is kind of high, but it doesn't say there's any restriction on the artifact. It's just like you find an artifact, put it on the field. Spine of Ishtar. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for me. Like I said, very happy to get the 5-0. Again, first time I've gotten a 5-0 in literally almost 2 years. And I'm really happy about that. It gives me a lot more confidence as I continue to grind this RCQ season. I got to figure out the parking situation for the one on Saturday. See if I want to go to that one or not. Plan on going to one on Sunday. And the parking situation for that one's not good either. I just got to leave extra early. Like, it's ridiculous. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. Great day. Fun day. Really enjoyed it. Hope you did too. 5-0 is very rare for me, and it's a very treasured, cherished moment. Let's do some shout-outs here. Shout-outs to Manure Butt, Tech Gauge, the MTG Bot, and the Nightbot for keeping me company. Really, really appreciate that, guys. Stay safe out there, Manure Butt. Hope everything goes good for you. And prayers for Florida and all those fine southern folk. Guys, I plan on being back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time for more of this. Can I run it back-to-back? We'll see. Very tough task. I've done it once before with humans, but maybe never again. But maybe I'll do it again here. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Really, really appreciate it. You guys are awesome today. Hope you all had fun. And everyone be safe out there. Eat some good food. Drink some good beverages. Spend time with your loved ones. If you did watch this on Twitch, though, please consider following. Watch this on YouTube. Please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. You can also follow me on Twitter for reasons completely unknown. Really unsolved mysteries there. But yeah, guys, really, really glad you guys were here, and hope to see you all here in the future. All right, everybody, be safe out there. Peace!